Okay, now you got the next gen that's coming, and you know I had to get it. Already have it pre-order at GameStop. And I put that $100 down, and I found the quick scheme, a quick, like I don't mean to say it's like a quick come up. Now, a lot of people may catch on to this and may want to do this and may run to GameStop and do this because this how they'll at least be able to get half, if not 60 to 65% in between those figures and those numbers off of their next gen once it comes to at least 100% of their actual accessories or video games basically for free. Or you can just go and maybe let's say get 50% off of your actually next gen console just by basically doing the things that I did. And I'm gonna go and just let you guys know. I mean, GameStop gone and just ban me. I really only have like two games that I'm willing to trade in, and then after that, I think it should just be a wrap. So you just let me go and get my little 20 to maybe let's say $24 in-store credit from just basically being either a Pro Rewards member, which I'm not, you know what I'm saying? On top of that, you know what I'm saying? It's a few dollars added on there. If you're actually a Pro members, you know, $14.99, I believe that's what it actually costs or whatnot to actually be a Pro Rewards member when it comes to GameStop. So I've actually uh, had some people that works at, let's say, a pawn shop, which is, you know what I'm saying? I do very good, you know, business in there, you know, once it comes to like, let's say, consoles and maybe, let's say, getting games for like, maybe say, 50 cent to a dollar, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing but a simple phone call over to GameStop to actually figure out actually how much in-store credit costs or how whatever you're gonna get for whatever basically that I purchased for like 50 cent to a dollar. And what do? I just rush whatever that I can buy for 50 cent or a dollar to GameStop, and they give me close to let's say like $15 in-store credit, just to be like on every game that I can go to just about let's say any of the pawn shops and just know which games is going to be giving me the most trading value, to where I just made it and plotted my scheme to where if I actually wanted to get my next gen console and actually have money saved up for like anything else, you know, like Christmas is coming up, and I did make the actual decision for not going with the Xbox One, and solely because, and I'm gonna be honest with you, because of the $100 price difference. Like, you know, my son he wants a 3DS. You know, I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying, actually going and trading my Xbox 2005 console, which they gave me just about almost $75 in-store credit for, to where I actually, let's say, spread out amongst, let's say, getting my son Lego Marvel superheroes, you know what I'm saying, already pre-owned so he can get, I guess it was Iron Patriot, and then, you know, I got my Madden 25 already pre-ordered, you know, I got the PSI, which is, you know what I'm saying, something that a lot of people was not interested in, but I got the PSI solely because of the fact that I was able to use my remote control as I'm sitting directly in front of my TV while, with using the PSI. You know, that's something that I'm actually going to actually like, you know what I'm saying, with some new functionality as it comes with the PlayStation 4 and whatnot. And, you know, I just, you know, take just about anything that I have just inside the house and just put it towards, like, whatever that I can and store credit towards my pre-owned stuff. And I know it may sound crazy, but within the last, like, month, I didn't at least, let's say, got about $300 in store credit. And that's maybe, let's say, off of, let's say, six, if not seven games total, close to maybe 10 in a 2005 Xbox 360, white one, and I actually had the wireless adapter that my buddy gave it to me for free. And not to be bragging, they gave me $26 in-store credit for it, like the other day, just for a white wireless adapter for an Xbox 360. So if there's a lot of people out there that were telling they can't afford the next gen, or you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to get both of them, which I clearly think that if you're going to get both of them, that you had to easily just got both of them on the day that they said they was actually going to have them pre-ordered, and you just like pre-ordered both of them, bought them just like clear off the shelf. So it's like, once it comes to me, and I guess how everybody's saying they wanted to make it affordable, I actually made it clearly affordable to me. And if anybody wants to sell any games for like Xbox 360 or Wii or PS3, what I'm saying, for some good prices, you can holler at me. I'm not paying over $5,200 because I got the hookup. So as long as I got the hookup, I best believe my next gen console will be on the strength of who? Not me, but solely GameStop. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of effort into it because, like I said, I did put the $100 down in order to basically pre-own the console. I wasn't one of the first to actually pre-order it. When I went there the first time, I was actually like late. Then I pre-ordered my Madden. I only put $5 down on that. And I had clearly only like $300 already towards my actual purchase once it comes to what I have according to the PS4. Seriously waiting for the next gen. Really can't wait. I don't know what's not all the uproar about not actually having Madden as like one of the exclusives, because I know a lot of the people, if not me, that's the only reason why I'm actually getting the PS4 is because of Madden. I know it may sound crazy. I see the Watch Dogs, I see the Division, and I see, Deep Down, which is really good looking games, which I'm thinking that I would kind of really like. I'm not really into like first person shooter like Call of Duty Ghosts or let's say Battlefield 4 or Blacklight Retribution. But those games are looking kind of nice too, and I'm thinking that I may switch over and start to probably, let's say, play some shooter games. And I'm thinking that since I did have an Xbox and I got rid of the Xbox because I know next gen was coming out, and then Madden 25 dropped on Xbox 360, which clearly just like made me rush to not buying it, to whereas like now I can actually just be ready for the next gen, according to not solely on Madden, because that's the only reason why I got it, but when I'm starting to look at, the graphics and starting to look at a lot more of the games that's coming out, and how I can't wait to see how it's going to go with the functionality with the PSI and with the actual remote. If there's going to be any games basically according to that. I know like with the Wii Motion, Wii Remote and everything, that's cool. I know we started first when it came, or Nintendo. So it's like I'm just, I'm really waiting on the next gen. The only reason why this really video is out to let you guys know that there is a way to actually afford next gen consoles. If not next gen console, I know a lot of you guys people, a lot of you people is worried about backwards compatibility. But how about you take that backwards compatibility and turn it into half off on your stuff? So a lot of people are mad at GameStop because they're pre-ordering all the stuff, and then it's making, they said, like the developers and basically the people who's creating the games, make them not pull their full intensity into stuff because basically they feel like I already got the money now, so we just push it out, it'd be cool. But that's how you're gonna do it, and hopefully you guys is out there waiting for the next gen just like I am or whatnot, and I think it should be good, and I think it would be good for all gamers or whatnot, especially like the PC gamers now, to where they can notice that there's actually graphics being put into these consoles now instead of just it being a console to where you just sit inside the front room and play the game. Now you're gonna get a whole lot of experience. Not really Connect, because I'm not like really a Connect or an Xbox person. Like I said, I did have an Xbox, But the only reason why I had an Xbox because it, it was like $50. The dude gave it to me, and I traded in my Wii because I went in and bought Madden 13, and it looked like Madden 12 on Wii. I thought I was gonna at least get a little bit more graphics, so I just traded all that Wii stuff in. It just got me a Madden on my 13th for my console. So it's like I'm ready, really ready for next gen. Wasn't expecting it. Go copy it. Go get it. Tell you, all you gamers, I know you guys gonna love this stuff. I'm not a tech, but I know my games. I've been playing PlayStation 1. I can't wait for that Final Fantasy. Can't wait for that live. And I sure can't wait when it comes out. Oh yes, 1886. War. Can't wait for that. Okay? Well, you guys, have a nice night. This is Back to Boss. I'm gonna come back to you. Hit me up. If you like me. If you don't, you can even give me one of these. Okay? Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to me if you can. I don't know if you can subscribe to me. Next time I may have some motherfucking big booty bitches in the background shaking their butts or something like that. That's that's how I may fuck around have to get the next gen too. Alright. See you later.